Hi there, my darling Virgo. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 24th of March 2025. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll do my 3 card spread using the Michelle Knight Tarot cards and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. So, my darling Virgos, my darling fellow Virgos, how did you go with that lunar eclipse in our sign last week? Was it last week? Yes, it was last week. Big energies. We've got Mercury going retrograde. We've got the double whammy of everything. So, let me know. Very powerful eclipse for us, my darling Virgos. And I mean, I've just, I love it. I felt that had so much energy. I felt, and that look, it'll keep going probably for another. We're still in the phase of another couple of weeks. So yeah, I think this is the time. If any big moves, do it, my darling Virgos. Yeah, love it. Our spirit, you see clearly now. Yeah, this is the time, my darling Virgos, to if I get the Queen of Swords here or something like that, it'll just be a double confirmation that we're being encouraged here to rise, I feel, off that our spirit, to rise above any naysayers, any BS, anything, and trust our own intuition, trust ourselves, not listen to someone else that's telling us we can't do something. That's a big message I'm getting for us, my darling Virgos, just off that our spirit, you see clearly now. I also kind of get off it that we will see someone's intentions, someone's true intentions. Take that how it resonates, but that's sort of what's popped into my head with that card, my darling Virgos. So yeah, if there's someone that you feel your intentions hasn't been that great, then I feel that we're going to see those this week. All right, my darling Virgos. Let's see what messages we have for us. 2 of Swords. Yeah, Taurus just had that. Page of Pentacles. That's this feeling of not being able to see clearly with singing with the blindfold. So, okay, blindfold, as I saying, 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel that there is definitely some energy around us where we're being encouraged. Blindfolds in the tarot are encouraging us to trust our intuition, my darling Virgo. So I feel here that we need to, that is a big theme, to trust our intuition because we can see clearly now. We don't need to worry. We can see behind all the BS. We can see things for what they are. That is what I feel. I'm not even, but it's just what I feel off what's on the table and that card there already. So messages are coming in thick and fast, my darling Virgo. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of these cards here, and then I'm going to read intuitively and put it together. So some of the messages that I get aren't actually what these cards mean, but it's what I'm getting intuitively off the cards. That's just how I read. So as I said, here is the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords is a card of you got to trust your intuition here, but it's a card of only thinking this or that. In the traditional tarot, she has those swords crossed across her chest, like she's guarded, like she does not want to see anything more than this way or that way. So I feel it's important for us to open ourselves up this week, my darling Virgos, and I say us because I'm a Virgo as well. So yeah, I feel that's very important for us this week, is to open ourselves up to further possibilities, because there is definitely more than this way or that way. I feel, my darling Virgos. That's just what I'm getting off the 2 of Swords here. Because then we've got the gorgeous Page of Pentacles. And if you've been watching me for a while now, pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella, he comes in with a message of some kind of opportunity that could be coming in for us. He is also a student. So there could be some kind of opportunity to learn more as well, my darling Virgos. But the message that I'm getting off this Page of Pentacles is that I feel that there is, there could be some kind of opportunity coming in that we need to pay attention to, my darling Virgos. And to be able to do that, we need to remove the blindfold. We need to be able to, trust our intuition and, take this opportunity however it comes. It could be in the form of an email. It could be someone mentioned something in a phone call. You could hear of something just from someone around you, a colleague, a boss, a friend, a family member, a partner, something like that. I feel it's not going to be like, what's the word? It's not going to be spoken, you know, given to you out loud. I feel that it's going to be a message inside a message, if that makes sense. Sorry that I was then I'm never, sometimes it's the messages that I get aren't clear, and if I can't ever say them the way I get them, because you'll say that I'm cray cray. So and believe me, I feel cray cray enough sometimes with messages that come out. But yeah, I just feel that it's going to be unassuming. That's the word. The offer or the opportunity that's going to come in this week is going to be unassuming. It's not going to be in the spotlight, I guess, or it's not going to be, maybe it's not going to be clear. That's the word maybe that I'm getting. But I feel that, maybe by the end of this week, we will see clearly now. We'll be able to see it for what it is, my darling Virgos. Because then we've got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is that card of self-imposed restriction. It's a card of not being able to see what's in front of us. It's a card of self-sabotage. And look, Virgos are not about self-sabotage. Well, I certainly not. But, there is, I'm reading for a lot of you. So, each Virgo is different. But I would be very surprised if a Virgo was, a self-saboteur as such. But the message of this card of the Eight of Pentacles is that she could easily remove that blindfold. She could easily remove these loose bindings that she has here and step out of these swords. I'm drawn to the water here, my darling Virgos, and I feel that the water is the flow of life, and I feel that you need to step in to the flow. Get out of this feeling of self-imposed restriction, step into this beautiful flow of life where you will be able to see clearly. I feel that once you step into the water here and step out of this self-imposed restriction, you will see clearly now, and that this opportunity will become clear, my darling Virgos. That's the message I'm getting. So even though I've already sort of put it all together for you, I feel that, the message that's very strong here is to, well, we've got two cards here of a blindfold, and that is, like I said, trust your intuition and remove the blindfold so you can see clearly now. So you can open yourself up to this opportunity that's coming in, because I feel if you stay in this self-imposed restriction and stay in this closed off, only feeling that you could do this or that you'll miss this opportunity, my darling Virgos. And I don't want you to miss it, because we can see clearly now. We can remove this, step into the flow, my darling Virgos, and release yourself from whatever this self-imposed restriction is here. We can open ourselves up to anything we want to, my darling Virgos. And I feel that that's where we need to do what we need to do this week, my darling Virgos. So yeah, pretty straightforward message, I feel, and a very, very clear message to me. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Let me know in the comments below if this is resonating with you and what you feel stuck with here. Even just drop me an emoji. I'm very active in the comments. If you need help getting through anything, I'd love to, connect with you further. All right, let's see what we have as final messages for you, my darling Virgos. Compromise, yeah. I do feel with this Two of Swords that there is some kind of compromise that may need to happen, and it could be just with yourself. You need to compromise with yourself to release this self-imposed restriction. It's up to you, they say. Yes, it is. Get out of this. Remove the blindfold, my darling Virgos. Yeah, because we've got big success with the exclamation point. That is incoming. That is, I feel, what this Page of Pentacles is going to bring for us. Within the next few months, they say, we'll choose new direction. Yeah, step into the flow. So we can see clearly now, my darling Virgos. Yeah, amazing. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I'd love to dig deeper into this because I feel that there is something here with these blindfolds. It's drawing me to what it is that you need to release here. And I'd love to dig deeper into that and, yeah, go a bit deeper with you and see if we can work it out together. Because there is beautiful energies coming in for us this week, my darling Virgos. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.